From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Now, TJ Friedl. Bounced out to short. Oh, nice play. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Matt McClain will hit next. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Next offering is down low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second here, no outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Kicks and fires. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Matt McClain.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. And here's a 3-2. Diving, and he can't make the play. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 1 out. And the batter now is Joey Votto. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Diving, and he can't make the play. McClain rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Number 33, the next to hit for the Reds. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Sliced hard but foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And stepping in is the speedy Will Benson. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Brandon Williamson. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Hayes. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The why to kick the pitch. Rip towards third. Throw over to Votto. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And a key piece, a guy having a big season for them, Brian Reynolds.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first, and not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And here it comes. Stays alive. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. The 2-2 on the way. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. And that's 2. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Stuart Fairchild. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground, right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Now it's going to be TJ Friedel. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Righty to the plate. A little roller up along first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
The second baseman, Matt McLean.
Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. The walk and a run scored his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. It's softly on the ground to third. Hayes on the run, sends it over to first, and the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Andy Rodriguez. The pitch. And that's too high.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Can't field it cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
At the plate, Henry Davis.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Liover Peguero. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Man at second here with 2 away. Alfonso Rivas, the next Pirate to hit. Here's a 2-1. On the ground to third. And he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Two down. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We play 2 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ellie De La Cruz digs in now.
The shortstop.
De La Cruz
Ellie
having a lot more success on the road this season. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hayes should have this one. Makes the grab, one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Spencer Steer getting ready to hit. Steer, a very strong candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's been a real story, one of the best young players in the majors this season. The 1-1 is fouled off. Righty delivers. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Reds down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the shortstop at the plate, Alika Williams. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping that the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
And here is Jason DeLay. Check swing, and he held up. And now the lefty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And a pitch. Fly ball to right. Benson has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
The center fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. Reached on an infield single his first time. Delay. The runner at first with 2 gone. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force in second. Glove work at its finest.
Back here in Pittsburgh, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, number 65. The wind of the pitch. Up the middle, Williams. One up, one down.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
So digging in, Tyler Stevenson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. Hayes calls it in, 2 away.
Now back, left fielder, Stewart Fairchild.
Digging in, Stuart Fairchild grounded out his first time. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rivas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Reds leave one, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back. Bottom 4. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
The designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Andy Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. His first at bat was a strikeout. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Double play ball to second. There's one. 2 gone as they hit into their second double play in the first 4 innings.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. Doubled in his first AB. Popped up. Votto makes the catch, inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
This one popped up middle of the infield. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now back, second baseman, Matt McLean.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McLean. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Out of here. An absolute blast to left. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Sends him down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Steer. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
This one high in the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 for the Reds on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Alfonso Rivas. And a pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop,
Alika Williams, the next Pirate to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a 1-1. Williams started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The count 2-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Benson snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the catcher, Jason.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here's the catcher, Jason DeLay. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Popped in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds get a shutout on the mound.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.